That's 3 times Natsupoi's weight. That is 3 Natsupois. Easily killed, right? And that's half a Tai Chi, that big fat baby.
And that one's for Tai Chi.
Because he is big as bitch.
One more for Tai Chi.
For Tai Chi, Ichiban baby bitch. Yeah, choke.
What's the side? What's the side?
Maybe okay.
Yeah, maybe okay?
Yeah.
Alright.
Onegaishimasu.
Alright, onegaishimasu. Tai Chi.
Baby.
Yeah.
Kill the baby. Kill the babies.
Go away, not go. Those are for Natsupoi, so go a little lower.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Natsupoi size. Natsupoi size, yeah. There it is. Extra weight right there. Extra weight in the cast. There it is. They got a surprise coming to them. It's gonna be nice.
Maybe like this and then like that.
Drop and kill. One more. Up. Drop and kuroshimasu. Yeah.
Down.
Let's
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey, this is it right here. Too sweet. I made it too sweet.
There we go.
Okay, so first of all, can you guys tell us what we've been doing today?
Well, we've been getting ready to kick the shit out of Natsupoi and Tai Chi. And just like we always do, we come to the gym, we bust ass, and then what we're gonna do afterwards is we're gonna get a few drinks and enjoy.
That's right. Well, we do this like once a week at least, twice a week.
So technically, I think people are surprised to see Clark starting recently. You've been training partners for a while. Like, how long have you guys been?
Well, working out is one thing, but the other thing is actually we first met 2 years ago at Historic Crossover 1. So that's the first time we just hanging out. I met Clark backstage and Gabe, and we just straight after the show we went drinking, and that's how we kind of became like really good. We felt best friends.
Yeah, really. Like we've just been hanging out ever since then, and it just makes sense. Like, look at us, we're the 2 best looking, most dangerous gaijins in this entire country, and it makes sense that we always hang out and really take it to wherever we want to take it to.
Yeah. And it only just adds, I think, that we met like exactly 2 years ago, and now we're doing this together at Historic Crossover 2.
But yeah, I mean, this comes from a couple of months ago, and yourself and Natsupoi, like to the people, maybe New Japan fans that are watching for the first time this Sunday. Like, what's the issue? Where did this start with you and Natsupoi, and why did Clark get involved?
Well, me and Natsupoi is kind of a long story. We used to be in the same unit, Donna Del Mondo, and we used to, well, we were kind of starting to actually become a tag team ourselves about 2 years ago, and Natsupoi kind of backstabbed the whole unit and just left for Cosmic Angels. And quite honestly, that left me very heartbroken at the time because I had high hopes for us. And I've been kind of holding that grudge for a while. So when I came back in April to Stardom after a short hiatus, I joined Oedo-Tai. And with joining them, I also became kind of the idol killer, and just started having a list of people who, I needed to kind of get revenge on, and Natsupoi, it wasn't a secret either that Natsupoi was topping that list. So I think that's kind of the first time that me and Clark were just talking, while having drinks, and I was like, yeah, that could be such a fun thing to do if I brought him in and just come up with something, just surprise her.
Yeah, I mean, just like the War Dogs, right? When we came back and we created the War Dogs, it was a time for myself and Gabe, the other guys, to really take our careers in our own hands. And when she came back with Oedo-Tai and creating H.A.T.E, she did the same thing. So I think this was a perfect opportunity for Tekla to figure out, hey, I want to make an impact as much as possible. And bringing someone in and destroying someone, bringing Clark Connors in, New Japan Ichiban Senshu into Cork and Hall, that's how you make an impact. So I was more than happy to be alive.
To be honest, we've been talking and planning this stuff for over half a year actually. I'm just waiting for a perfect moment. And it was perfect.
It was.
Clark, there was no reservations.
No.
The most fun we've ever had.
Yeah, dude, and any chance I get to not only help out partner over here, but to put my hands on a 65-pound girl, and everybody already knows I have the best spear in this entire business.
Oh, wow.
So I wanted to see what it looked like when I did it to a child. And yes, it did exactly what I thought it would. I'm surprised that she ever got back up after that.
Yeah.
So, ganbate, Natsupoi, dude. Ganbate.
Sometimes we just sit like at a bar and just look at the video of him spearing her like over and over and again and again and again. It's just the funniest thing.
You rather
Beautiful. Art.
Okay, so crossover is going to be a mixed tag match, which typically means that men will wrestle men and women will wrestle women. But should it come to that, there's no hesitation.
No, well, let's put it
At this point.
I mean, why would we even make that a thing? I don't know if it's something that legally we have to do because of the amount of damage I can do to Natsupoi and the amount of damage that she can do to Tai Chi, because this right here is a fixed up, ready to go, healthy wrist, and it's stronger than ever. And whatever the fuck we want to do with this is gonna make a real impact on Tai Chi. So men versus men, women versus women. No, we're all about equality and inclusivity, right?
That's right.
Exactly.
And
Because
obviously.
it's 2025 damn near. So we should be at the point where we can beat up whoever we want.
Yeah, and I've beat up men before. This is not my first time stepping in the ring with a man. When I first saw him like years ago, it's like, what is this gimmick? Like, what is that look? What is that thing with the microphone coming in and just like, what do you call that? Like, when you don't actually sing, when you're just like
Yeah, lips.
lip syncing.
Yeah.
So lame. It's like a male idol version for New Japan. And also, I just looked at his stuff and I saw it, like his pictures, and I was like, that guy looks just like my Georgian grandmother. And I cannot wait to
Knock that grandmother look right off of
Exactly.
his baby face.
exactly big old baby.
War Dogs and Hate kind of work his way on two different matches on this card as well. Is his start crossover just sort of one and done with that, or do you see it like that anymore?
I think there are loads of similarities between Hate and Bullet Club War Dogs. I think those are by far the coolest units in New Japan and also in Stardom. So I don't see why we shouldn't be working more together, really. I think it's very obvious. I mean, this is, there can't be a better fit, really. It's a no-brainer.
No, really. If you just look at us, Hate and War Dogs, we fit together so perfectly. But more than anything that fits together is this right here. Because we are violent. We are gorgeous. We are violence and sex. We are Clark and Tex. And that is just the beginning of that.
That's right.
What's the lasting impression you want them to leave with Stardom and you specifically?
You mean the New Japan fans with Stardom?
Yeah.
I think that Stardom has an image of everybody's just being cutesy and idols, and everybody's walking around in tutus and pink, like, fuck, you know. It's just an image that I don't really think is appealing to anybody, especially outside of Japan. And I would love to push more of a like badass, bad girl image, you know. I think that's really lacking right now, and I think I'm at the forefront of that, especially teaming up with War Dogs like this, you know, and doing bold things like that. I want New Japan fans to see, damn, those some hard-hitting girls, and that girl is getting in the ring even though she's wearing a cast, you know what I mean? It's just breaking boundaries like that. That's the kind of image, lasting image I want. Girls just hit as hard, if not harder, and do things that are, you know, maybe a little mean, maybe a little on cold for, but who cares?
Keeping the set of very
Business.
That's it.
Alright, and I guess just one more real quick. The January 5th this year, Wrestle Dynasty has pretty much everybody involved. It's full of part and text, part down.
Hey man, put it this way. After what we do to Nat's point, after what we do to Tai-Chi, everybody in the entire world is going to want a piece of Clark and Tex. And like I said before, it's violence and sex, it's Clark and Tex, and we'll see you anywhere. Whether it be Wrestle Dynasty, America, Japan, all around the world, we are here to stay.
It's definitely just the beginning.
新日本プロレスとスターダムの歴史的合同興行が再び実現。 11.17 エディオンアリーナ大阪ヒストリッククロスオーバー2。絆を強めた両団体、今年はどんな化学反応を起こすのか。チケット絶賛発売中。